Hi all, welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. We're playing as Hindustan. We are stabilizing our country as we grabbed a little tiny bit of Africa and a little bit more here. Oman is now our vassal. We also grabbed this island from Oman so we can jump to Africa easier. So yes, the next thing we are going to do, we need to figure out 204 rebels. And then we want to, I think, annex some vassals. Probably definitely Tibet, because they can't grow anymore. And then we have to decide what to do. Shan can grow a little bit more. Off of Ming. I don't know if I really want to go to war with Ming right now. Guess we could. Whoa, 71k. So they've actually got a real army. So they have, what are their allies like? Korea. 13k. So we still outnumber them just by ourselves, let alone our various vassals in the region. So we could definitely do that war, grab the territory that Shan has claims on. I think they're just claims. I don't think they're cores. Oh, they seem to have lost all that. So now, so why don't we just annex, I guess, Tibet and Shan? They're our two biggest folks. No reason not to, I think. Does give us more of a border of Ming. Let's see here, diplomacy. We need to improve relations if we're going to do that. We've got troops there and there, so let's see, we're picking up our 2-stack with the Conquistador, I suspect. And then we'll send him down here. In our efforts to protect our various, well, I'm awake, I swear. Protect ourselves a little bit from the Europeans as much as possible. We could pick up Diplotech. We desperately need Diplotech. But it would definitely slow down our annexations. That said, we're way behind the Diplotech. We need it. The colonial range will be nice. I don't know. That is a very tempting possibility here. I'd love to have more of that tech. That might even get us in range to just start coring Mogadishu right now, which would be pretty amusing. Okay, Diego Garcia. Let's send a colonist. Well, right now I have options of getting more ideas, annexing 2 vassals, or getting the tech. I don't know which of those 3 options is the best for me. Excuse me. We can build buildings. There we go. I think my plan is to annex 2 vassals. Do Shan, do Tibet. Gustav, I have not played Grand Ages Rome. I don't actually know which game that is, to be honest. But welcome to the chat. $3.45. No, I... Can't do that for another month. Oh, well. That was a fail on my part. I thought it was at 190. Who makes Grand Ages Rome? What's it about? Another Paradox game that I'm missing? We'll lose the money, that's fine. Gain a base tax, that's fine. There are 13. We got 13 there. That's good. Let's get these guys. You come back. Where do you want to go? Hang out there. I'm only getting about 14 or 15 frame rate, if that's what you're talking about. It's also autosaving, so you're getting pauses around autosaves. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to or not. Haven't had anyone else mention things, but they don't always do that, so. Calypso games are fun. I don't know that one in particular, but I'm definitely a Calypso fan. Let's get the annexation going. Heh. 105 diplo power. Okay, so not that much. Not a lot of base tax there. And we can bring back the improved guy. Let's see here. Should be recording, or should be uploading pretty decently based on what I'm seeing on my system, but you never know. Hello, Stratos. Welcome to the chat. We got those two going. I don't want to do too much else. I want to be a little bit stable while we get those integrated. We can start to plan our next move. High is interesting. Aceh is interesting. Well, I might take a look if I can get a hold of it. I don't mind playing older games. Show province. Stratos, that's the best way to do it. It's more fun that way. What am I doing? I want to fabricate claims as much as possible. We are going to try to give provinces to Oman. We'll lose money, that's fine. Where are we with army? Six more. Use some more cannons. Six. Part of my problem is remembering how much I've built and when I build it. It's really depressing. Let's see here, buildings. How do I have places that still need temples? That's really depressing to me. Oh, that's okay. So is that. Yeah, it's a pretty big empire right now. But India is going to be worse Teutonic Order. most of the map. You're going to see a whole bunch of new provinces when the expansion comes out. It's going to be a blast. A lot of fun things happening. I'm very happy to be getting 26 well at full with one colony. That makes me very happy. We're getting stuff moving. And where are the major... I forget which province is this trade node down here. Come on, autosave. Alright, well, that was a very quick Tibet integration. Port center of trade. So we are going to want to get Aden soon enough. Okay. So we're just a little bit bigger now. Starting to reach out to the Ming area. They're going to like us even less. Aggressive expansion. Actually, not too bad, actually. You're calling it Art of War. Yeah. It's going to be they're redoing most of the map, including a lot of new provinces. There's the 30 Years' War. There's some religious stuff going on. It's going to be a pretty fun set. I'm over again, aren't I? I am by a decent amount. Let's just get rid of Tibet's army. That's fine. Space Tiger, it's all over the place. If you look at their dev diaries, each one they've been showing how they're making changes to another part of the map. And it is rather significant. I would say the most significant winds up being in areas in India, actually in the area that I was just fighting in, a little bit in Africa, China, the Ming area gets a pretty big overlook. So a lot of the areas that aren't Europe, basically, are getting big changes. Of course, Tibet. Excuse me. Yep. And also selling navies. A whole bunch of really nice things. They're creating new types of vassals that you can have. It's actually a really impressive set of stuff they're planning. So, I'm quite excited. I guess I should deal with Kachar at some point. I just haven't really cared. They're about to be completely surrounded by me. No word on the pricing and no word on release date. So I'm actually trying to record a decent amount just because I need to get my Poland game done before the expansion hits. Let's move a couple cav out. I'll take this army. I don't even know. Probably have too many cav, but it's fine. Okay. Can I convert anything at a decent rate? 47s. But they're doing stuff already. Looks like I could send it to this one. So we just cored Scotera. Gustav, I don't think I've seen that. Not that I can remember. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. And we'll finish the temple before we core there. That's fine. Hey, +1 leader. Finally. I've been waiting for that for forever. I could rearrange my national focus. I'm actually reasonably happy right now. I don't think I'm going to. Not that desperate for it, so... Where are we at that? So we're going to definitely get another Diplo. Maybe we'll do Diplotech next. I don't know. We'll have to decide. A lot of tempting options there. I suspect Mogadishu, or not Mogadishu, Ming is where we're going to wind up attacking next. Thank you, Gustav, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Well, I guess I should have put troops there. Yeah, I have yet to see Russia up here. Oh, well, now I can, actually. I kept looking for them up here, but Kazakh's still alive. Kazan is still alive. I'm sure Kazan's dying a horrible death, probably. I know I have not been able to stop Russia from colonizing up here. I may try to... I don't think I can get over here, but... explore more. We're going to keep on colonizing. I don't know. The new merchant for the trade ideas is really tempting. Deal with that. Second. Mogadishu, did you complete your temple yet? Why can I not core you? Are you really that far away? You are now my core. Why? That should have worked. I don't understand. Diplomacy. Do I have a... Continue the fabrication of claims. I thought I finished coring in Skotero. In fact, I definitely did. And we have integrated Shan. So now we are quite large over here. We are now over our force limit again. Let's take out 3. We'll just get rid of the calves, because I think I have too many as it is. Select these. We will trash them. We'll let those guys work their way up. Gustav, how do I do what? Well, is it because of the... local autonomy? Well, I don't know, but that's fine. Gustav, I have some... If you watch my Poland campaign, which I'll admit, the quality is much weaker than this, and I'm not a very good, you know, I know my sound quality has a lot to be desired, etc., but it's improved. If you watch my Poland campaign, you will see just a litany of screwed up things I've done and mistakes, and that includes letting Poland... I was playing as Poland, but letting Lithuania become part of Austria. France and Russia had a personal union. It was a completely screwed up game. You're asking here to show the colonial range to Hindustan over here. It is 190. My colonial range is 160. So even though I have this here, it doesn't seem to want to let me do that. So we may be tempted. Timer. May be tempted to wait a little bit and take the next one of either the idea or the tech that allows me to expand that. Colonial range, 50%. Well, we want that idea anyway. It was a complete and utter disaster. We're going to take this idea. Wonderful. And now we can core you. Thank you. Let's also... I don't want the rebels. So, that is a little bit better. And we will now start to be able to go after Ethiopia very soon. In fact, can we currently? Yes, we can. Excuse me. Because we want to eventually get this trade node going as well. Let's see, what's next? Pegu still loves me, which is pretty amazing, even with the annex vassal penalty. I could annex them right now, actually. Daviet, a little bit more angry with me. Actually, interestingly enough, how much would it cost me to annex them? 195. That's not terrible. We do have the ability to take on a new vassal. I don't know who that should be. We do want to expand them on. Maybe it is... Well, who can Ethiopia? Doll. A Juron. Maybe we create a doll? We have claims on a decent amount of stuff here. We could take a doll, really just destroy Ethiopia, eventually get them in the next one. That might be valid. We do have to worry about getting troops over there, which is a pain. I may have to convert and shift some boats over to transports, because I'm getting tired of doing 9 at a time. That's just ridiculous. But our timer went, so we're going to call an end to this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate any comments, likes, questions, etc. you have, and have a good night.